Well, hello there. I am actually so happy that I now have Optifine in 116. Like, it's gonna be so much fun. But as you guys may remember, last episode we fought the End Dragon. And I now have a very angry Enderman. And that's actually kind of funny that it can't get to me, but that's fine. So, like I said, last time we had fought the End Dragon, and we defeated him with actually more ease than I actually had anticipated from prior fighting him. But that's besides the point. We've actually had a few glitches take place in 116 that I want to tell you guys about, as we are going to go to the end city, and I'm going to do a time lapse of that while I talk about some of the glitches that I faced in 116. So as I found out later, there was a bug in 116 pre-2, which is what I was playing on while defeating the End Dragon, that the End City portals did not actually spawn. This was a major issue for me. I even made mention of this in my last video when I'm like, oh, I don't see the portals, and I had figured that you just have to jump back in this main portal to actually hit the end game for it to pop up. Doing some other research, that is not actually the case, and you can actually get right to the end city right after defeating the boss before actually seeing the end title of the screen. So I ended that recording and plan to do it today with me jumping into the end city like normal. This was a few weeks ago, and that's why I haven't been releasing a video. I've been trying to figure this out. I tried everything in my power once 116.1 was released to get these end portals to show back up. I did everything from resetting the end, fighting the end dragon numerous times in different versions so that I could pop up these portals normally. It was extremely annoying and nothing worked. I figured out a way to actually spawn in the end portals with some admin commands, unfortunately, but this was probably after 5 to 6 hours of me trying to defeat the End Dragon on numerous occasions, creating new worlds to actually try to figure this out. So that's where we end up today, with one that I had to unfortunately spawn in myself using my camera account because, well, there was physically no way to actually get to the end cities any regular way. And now that we're actually able to get to the end cities, we can get all the fun stuff. And by fun stuff, I mean elytras. Because let's be honest about this, this is probably the only reason why I like going to the end cities, is because of the elytras. So in that little raid, I probably spent a good hour and a half, almost 2 hours actually in there. I was able to find 2 elytras and a bunch of shulker boxes and shulker skulls. Because hey, why not? Oh yeah, and a bunch of iron, a bunch of iron stuff that doesn't really affect me too much, so I just have it stored away. I'm so happy that we actually were able to figure out a way over there, because if that was not able to be spawned in, even just an admin way, my life would have been really annoying in this last little while. So at least we got that. Let's run away from this Endy. And we want to talk about a few other things that have changed actually in the past little while. I'm just going to take a sleepy sleep here, because a few things have finally been actually released in Minecraft 116, and I want your guys' opinions on it. With the release of Optifine, I am so happy about this. We get our zoom back. I know you haven't really noticed me do zooming at all in this current episode series because, well, 116, we never had zoom. And I haven't really done any videos with Optifine, so I haven't really had to worry about zooming in any of my videos. But now that I have it, it's so nice to have back. But Optifine also comes with a few other graphical updates. So as you notice, these aren't quite a vanilla texture. They're similar, but the grass is kind of interesting in Optifine, but that's fine. Optifine is one of the big guys when it comes to making texture packs and shader packs and stuff like that. So I have a question for you guys. So this is obviously the vanilla or close to vanilla shader pack that I normally use in all my videos. I had an idea. Do you guys want me to switch up the texture and shader pack to make it look nicer when I'm doing a time lapse? This was the one that I was thinking of. Boom. Shader pack. I think this would look really cool if I was to do time lapses on my camera account in this shader pack, just to make it look a little more alive, you could say. Now, I don't really want to play with this on all the time, just for the fact that if you look at my FPS in the top left-hand corner, it suffers. It normally sits around 100 FPS, and I'm at 30. So obviously, let me know what you guys think in the comments below if you guys want me to use that shader pack in time lapses or not. I did make a post on Twitter and Instagram, but I've yet to actually receive any feedback. So I was wondering what you guys want. Let me know in the comments below. But today, I have a few other things that I want planned in lieu of actually doing an end city run like I was initially intending, but then had all those glitches that I was telling you guys about. The run kind of was more, I'm going to do this, record it quickly because, well, after all those glitches, I just wanted to get in and get out. Even though, like I said, I spent like 2 hours in there. But we have a few tasks at hand today. A few of those tasks include wanting to flatten this entire area so that we can start making like an industrial district. So let's actually make a list on a few things that I want to do in this area and put it in a checklist so that we know where we're going with this. Okay, so I've created a small list of different things that I do want to see done and built within Minecraft in this world. So a few things. So at first, we kind of got and flatten the sandhill. That's kind of a given. We need a big, large, flat area that we do want to work. Other than that, I just want to make a bunch of farms and spawners to just get the automation really going in this world, because I love the automation in Minecraft. It's kind of why I got back into it, because it's a lot of fun just making these things instead of just going to mine for everything. Let's be honest about this. I just want to go out and build. So I just created a few things here. Like I said, I want a villager spawner, iron farm, XP farm, super smelter, gold farm, piglin farm, creeper farm, bamboo farm, sugarcane farm, mob farm, witch farm. There's a bunch of other ones that I'll just keep adding to this list. But for now, these are the ones that I do want to go with. Kind of at the start, like I said, I will add a few more. If you guys have any suggestions at the same time on what you guys want to see me try to make, let me know and I can easily add it to this list, because I just want to go and get as many farms as I can on here and see just the limits that I can play in this single player world. But I'm going to say let's work on the flattened sandhill as well as a villager spawner today's episode and see how far they actually get us, because let's be honest, I think there's only 2 villagers left in that village and we should probably repopulate it. As well, we should probably fix it because it looked like there was an earthquake that took place in that village. So we're going to also fix that village. Probably not in today's episode, though. We'll probably do that in another episode. But we have a few other things as well. I want to really make this my mansion and make it really nice. So we got a few things, like I said, in today's episode, guys. We are going to go and flatten out this sand area and do it in style with a time lapse. And after a few more hours and a day or two later, we are completely flat. So there was a huge change in this. I still have to fix this area. I just ran out of my diamond shovel. I don't have much left, so I'm just going to work on that in a little bit between next episode and stuff like that. But yeah, it's flat and it's awesome. So when we can now actually work on a bunch of different farms and stuff. I'm going to continue on this farm. I had an idea for a farm that's actually going to go beside it, and I'm really excited to actually play with that one. Hopefully making a little less lag on the system entirely instead of doing, because it's going to be a bamboo farm that I'm going to put actually beside it. I'm going to try to do it up instead of elongated, because I have a feeling that doing something like this is probably going to be more beneficial in the long run than doing a long run instead of a long one. Yeah, I think you know what I'm going for. So yes, we're gonna work on probably the XP farm next. I have noticed that in this whole thing, a bunch of my tools that do have mending on it, I go through a lot of experience, and I need more experience, and this is probably gonna be the easiest way to do it. So probably gonna work on this on the next episode, and we have to do a few other things, like we want to get the villager farm going. But like I said, I think the XP farm, so we can actually repair our tools, is going to be the best way to go. That's going to have to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Please, if you enjoyed this series, if you enjoy this video, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out so very much, and I hope to see you guys again in another video.